Buying local. What does it mean to do so? Some might think of this term as just getting your peaches from Frank down the road. But this term extends so much further. You could think of local as buying fresh when you're thinking of foods, or as buying regionally or nationally when thinking about long-term goods. Or maybe you can think of it as getting your services from your community and the people you know and trust. Whatever local may mean depends on how you want buying local to affect the world. If you're thinking about your local economy, you may just be thinking about getting services like dealerships, barbershops, and even phone maintenance to be from local and small businesses. However, if you are thinking about something deeper than just strengthening your local economy, and perhaps you want to bring about some sort of environmental change in the world, then you should be thinking about all aspects of local. First, if we take a look at Frank's peaches, we see that buying locally leads to way less carbon emission, as all it takes to transport his peaches is his trusty Chevy, rather than buying peaches from China and having industrial tankers and cargo jets for transport. We can also look at something like Clumsy Crow Bakery. If we buy from them, we are supporting the use of healthier and progressive small bakery ovens, rather than the mega gas-burning plant-crushing ovens of Grupo Bimbo and others. Or perhaps we can look at our long-term goods made regionally. Like say you want to buy a plane. Well, how about buy from our local Boeing company, who is moving towards hybrid aircrafts and searching for biofuel alternatives, rather than buying internationally from Airbus, who is still stuck in the 20th century in the manner of healthy fuel and production. Lastly, we'll look at buying services locally. Perhaps you need some work done on your Juul or vape pen. Well, how about getting services done from the local power smoke shop, rather than mailing it out to Seago to get it worked on? Now these may be extreme measures and rather absurd examples, but maybe think about what local is for you. In many ways, for me, Alaska is still local, and the seafood industry has great effect on my buying local. So instead of buying what is said to be Alaskan cod, fish, and chips from Long John Silver's that has been frozen time and time again and shipped through Louisville, Kentucky just to end up on my plate in Spokane, Washington, I can go to Shannon from 2 If by Seafoods to more locally and much more environmentally friendly get my Alaskan salmon. Good. When we think about capitalism these days, it's very hard to not get images of grimy men in business suits fracking oil out of poor communities and shipping it out aboard gas-guzzling trucks to get turned into the next best-selling artificial product. But this isn't what it was supposed to be like. What happened to the laissez-faire free market that we so hoped for years ago? What happened to bringing our money to Ma and Pa as they tell us about what happened to Gary and his affair with the sheriff's wife? What happened to going to a place where everybody knows your name? Sure, it may seem like this issue is about promoting our local economy and a loving community, but think again about that oil fracking and tell me that you want to destroy our world and buy non-locally. Come on now, and buy local. Thank you.
So is that it?